The fog rolled in thick and fast. I should have turned back then. It felt like driving into nothingness. I'd laughed it off. Now, his words echoed in my ears with a chilling resonance. The kind of silence that's so deep it feels like pressure on you. Then I saw it. A figure standing in the middle of the road. My heart hammered against my ribs. It was a person, their back to me, completely still. "Hey, are you okay?" Swallowed by the fog. The figure didn't move. Not a twitch. Down my spine. "Hello. Do you need help?" I called out again. A little louder this time. Silence. Just the drip, drip. Drip of condensation from the trees lining the unseen road. A sense of profound wrongness washed over me. This wasn't just some lost local. My hand hovered over the gear stick, my instinct screaming at me to reverse, to get out of there as fast as I could. But a morbid curiosity, the kind that makes you watch a horror movie through your fingers, held me in place. The heavy air smelled of wet earth and something else. Something faintly metallic, like old pennies. Approached. "Sir, ma'am, I'm just trying to make sure you're all right." I was about 10 feet away when it started to turn. The movement was slow, agonizingly so. It wasn't human. The way its neck seemed to elongate, the cracking. My breath hitched in my throat. I froze, my feet rooted to the spot. As its head completed the turn, I saw its face. Or rather, the lack of one. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. Just a blank, featureless canvas. A choked gasp escaped my lips. I stumbled backward, my mind reeling, trying to process the impossible sight. This thing. This creature. It wasn't from any world I knew. Then a sound began to emanate from it. It wasn't a voice. I finally managed to wrench the door open and throw myself inside, slamming it shut. I jammed the key into the ignition. My frantic prayers answered when the engine roared to life. I threw the car into reverse, tires screeching as I peeled backward into the thick fog, away from the faceless horror. I didn't dare look in the rearview mirror, but I could still feel it. Silence. The same deep, oppressive silence from before. I drove for what felt like an eternity. My eyes straining to see the road, every shadow and shape playing tricks on my frayed nerves. I had to get out of this fog. I had to see the sun again. But the fog only seemed to get thicker, denser. It felt like it was closing in, a living, breathing entity. Then I heard a soft tapping sound. Tap! 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 It was coming from the roof of the car. My blood ran cold. I was driving. Rhythmic and deliberate. Tap! 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 It was. My gaze flickered up to the windshield, dread coiling in my stomach. I saw them. Long, slender fingers, pale and spidery, curling over the edge of the roof right above my head. They were tapping on the glass. Tap! 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 A scream tore from my throat, raw and primal. The humming started again, this time from directly above me. It was inside my head, a deafening, mind-shattering roar. It tilted, as if it were studying me. And then, the smooth surface of its face began to change. A slit appeared, dark and thin, stretching horizontally across where a mouth should be. It opened wider and wider, impossibly wide, revealing not teeth, but a swirling black void. A vortex that promised nothing but utter annihilation. The last thing I saw was that gaping maw filling my entire field of vision. The last thing I heard was the sound of glass shattering and a scream that I belatedly realized was my own. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe for more chills.